goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Back to throw now on first down. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
The pass.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 72 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
A gain of 3 on the play.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
The pass.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Bills.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Rolling to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
The quarterback on the scramble. Romeo Okwara brought him down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bears' 35-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Odell Beckham. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
The 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. But it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And to give this time to the tailback. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down. They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run this one in. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
All right, quick observation.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Might have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 20.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
The ball carrier.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now he'll try to run with this. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 42.
Odell Beckham. That's the end of the 1st quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Pass. Thrown away.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Down. And 8 yards to go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He can run for it, and he will. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rounding, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down.
Bears 7.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the...
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception, and the Bears have retaken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Here's Coleman now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the outside. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
10 at the 40-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough,
and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. He finds Beckham complete.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Ballantyne to return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
It's from the midfield stripe. They'll look to throw. Now he'll escape to his left. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Looking to throw. That's complete to Mooney. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
17.
So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading. Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play.
Boswell set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On second down, Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The tackle
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st down, Bills.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
The pass.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
42-yard line.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd down and the 11.
They'll look to throw again. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
The Bills' 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards that time. They'll run with Mostert. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills have broken the tie. And they will take a 7-point lead now. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
On the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
2nd and 2 is prime time.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Brian Burns in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Darnell Mooney. It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Aaron Donald, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here are the Bills to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First down, Bills.
They'll run the draw with Mostert. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Past the 20. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
His 49-yard line. Brings up second down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Being chased out left. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Aaron Donald. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
It's interesting, partner, that...
Oh, no, he lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
47-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll bring him back within 4.
Makes the score Bills 24, Bears 20.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
Finding Knox there, complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bills 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills will extend their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Ballantyne to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Now back to throw. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
The Bills' 39-yard line.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he gets it down to the 32. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He's going to take off with it. He'll have a first down past the 40 and finally brought down at the 43. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. From the gun, a run with Mostert. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. This is Mostert. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble. Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Buffalo, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I got me.
Hit boy and be some, you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then,